When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary to ask questions, the answers to which will shape the future of mankind. I make a YouTube video. If the FDA cares about food safety, why are GMO crops allowed? GMO crops are proven to have negative health benefits, such as third-generation rats fed GMOs becoming sterile. At the same time, raw milk with proven health benefits is illegal. While communities where guns are legal and owned by many have lower crime rates as well as lower murder rates, legislators are making huge efforts to make guns illegal. At the same time, legislators are protected by armed guards, and true criminals have access to guns. If the goal is to protect people and reduce crime, where is the sense in banning guns?
This is like, okay, you want to shoot a deer? We'll hand you your one bullet at a time for your single loader, and then maybe you can shoot a deer, but don't ever think about having something you could defend yourself in case you needed to against a weapon that would be comparable to the police. Look, the founders had the Second Amendment for a reason, and that reason was for the average citizen to defend himself. We're just talking about single individuals here, being able to protect your home, and if people are armed, then whenever there's resistance, bullies back off. This is the point. The Second Amendment is intended against bullies, and especially government bullies.
The medical community claims to ban alternative cancer cures, such as those offered by Drs. Rife and Gerson, to protect people. Natural healing herbs like cannabis are illegal. And vitamin supplements are said by many physicians to be dangerous.
The third leading cause of death is taking prescription drugs properly. That's right, the third leading cause, only after heart disease and cancer, taking your drugs.
Drugs approved by the FDA and prescribed for wide use are responsible for many deaths. The third largest cause of death in the U.S. is prescription medications taken properly according to directions. The people who argued Roe v. Wade used the argument that, in the Constitution, is implied a right to privacy, and historically law officers have been required to have probable cause, suspicion of guilt of a crime, to look into the personal lives of people living in the United States. But since the Patriot Act was enacted, wiretapping, TSA searches, filming via traffic, street cameras, and other significant invasions of personal privacy have become commonplace. At the same time, police and TSA workers claim that they may not be filmed in their public employment in public life, which is paid for by public funds. There is a tendency for the American people to be denied access to things for which they have paid. via their taxes. While CO2 is known to be good for plants, the abundance of which, in turn, is good for all life on the planet, it has become the focus of official discussion about pollutions, and is considered so dangerous that some want to levy taxes according to how much CO2 or carbon dioxide is emitted in the course of a person's life. At the same time, industry belches real pollution. Toxic chemicals are abundantly sprayed on crops, and they run into groundwater, as does toxic sewage that leaks from cracked pipes. Pharmaceuticals such as SSRIs and antibiotics are in such wide use that they are found in groundwater and freshwater, to the extent that fish are beginning to behave in a docile and depressed manner. Energy technologies that could lower pollution and make an ugly grid that emits electromagnetic pollution obsolete are stifled, with patents branded as being a threat to national security. Oil dependence is encouraged and fortified, even in the wake of catastrophes like the Gulf oil spill. Alcohol and tobacco, which are proven killers of millions, remain legal. Marijuana, with little to no deaths attributed to it, is illegal, chiefly because if marijuana, hemp, were freely grown, the paper industry that is founded upon harvesting trees would become obsolete. Why are these things so? These questions shatter the matrix of what we believe to be true about our U.S. government.